Okay, awesome. Good afternoon, everyone. Hope your startup week is going great. My name is Tim Moore, and I'm the program manager here at CoLab, and I just want to thank you all to the 7th Annual Startup Awards. Before we get started, I think it would be remiss to not talk about what this event is really all about. This year, as you know, our entrepreneurial community, along with the rest of our country's economy, has experienced immediate impact and ripple effects caused by the economic shift from the pandemic, as well as other unforeseen events like the tornado damage that hit our area this past April. However, in recent months, many of us have seen a new level of resilience and willingness to share our challenges and trials, and ultimately a willingness to support each other. This afternoon, we are here to celebrate the good that has happened this year in our startup community. We're here to celebrate those who have triumphed in these trying times, to honor those who have given so much and expected nothing in return, and to mark another year of our entrepreneurial community story. So now that you know what it's all about, let's get the show started. Some quick housekeeping before we get going. We have everyone muted. If you're not muted, we ask that you keep yourself muted unless, of course, you are introduced to speak. This includes the winner of each category who will have the chance to share some words and thank yous after they've presented their awards. And at the very end, I think for the sake of fun, we can all unmute ourselves and give a big, loud applause and really just kind of rock this Zoom meeting and really applaud the award winners and nominees that have been recognized today. We would first like to thank our Startup Week sponsors. You saw some ads from them while you were waiting. EPB, Erlanger, TVA, Unum, Blue Cross Blue Shield of Tennessee, Elliott Davis, UTC, CBL, and Chambliss Startup Group. An event of this magnitude would not be possible without their huge contributions. And we, of course, would also like to thank our community partners and all you event hosts who participated in this week's Startup Week for your great efforts to create, incredibly valuable virtual events to be a part of this week. The Startup Awards would, of course, not happen without the contributions of several entrepreneurial support organizations in our region. This year's awards were planned by a committee of members representing Society of Work, Causeway, Launch Chattanooga, the Enterprise Center Innovation District, Incubator, CoLab, and we'd also like to especially recognize the volunteer organizers who represented the Bex Company, Runtime Computing, and TSBDC. I would especially like to thank our presenting sponsor for this event, Chambliss Startup Group. Thanks to Chambliss's contributions, each winner of these awards will receive one of the iconic and very heavy startup awards you've seen each year. You may have been one of their socials that we had at the Waterhouse Pavilion in the past. Well, kind of in the spirit of that, they'd like to extend a thank you to all those who are attending by giving you the opportunity to claim a free slice of pizza from Proof Bar and Incubator, as well as a beverage of your choice between today and Saturday. You can read a little bit more about that offering there, grab a screenshot, or you can even go check out the Facebook event for this. And so speaking of Chambliss, we're gonna kick things off with a debut of Chambliss Startup Group's new video that explains who they are, their connection to our startup community, and some insights they have for entrepreneurs and emerging businesses.
We work with all types of startups, from technology companies to manufacturing to real estate. Each business's needs are unique, but almost all our clients need good people, access to investment and capital, and the right advisors to help them avoid and navigate early pitfalls. Startups thrive on good relationships. This starts with the founders, but it includes early employees, mentors, and the right investors to take the company to the next level. We work with startups through all stages of growth, from initial formation through the sale of a business. It's important to have proper contracts in place to protect the business, whether you're hiring employees, vetting a third-party vendor, or moving into your first office. We help our clients negotiate leases, raise capital, and position for growth. Many of our startups need investment to grow and scale their businesses. The type of investor often depends on the stage of the startup. Early on, you're going to have friends and family and maybe some angel investors. But later on, almost all of our companies are looking for venture capital investment and a combination of equity and debt financing. We like to tell our startups it's a process. They're not going to get all of their money at one time. They need to plan for the future so that early business decisions don't hinder future investment rounds. And they need to know what to ask for. We help clients navigate financing rounds while helping anticipate needs down the road. Challenges are going to differ company to company, but we have some general recommendations. Take steps early on to protect your brand and intellectual property. This might involve filing for trademark or patent protection. Don't give away too much equity or control early on. Be careful to avoid violating securities and tax laws. And don't misrepresent or understate risk to attract investors. And lastly, before signing any agreements, make sure you read and negotiate the fine print. We've been working with startups for decades. Some of our clients that are international corporations were startups 50 years ago. There's a lot we can do to support the entrepreneurial community, but one of the simplest things we do is have a conversation and get to know your business.
From boutique hotels, 3D printers, restaurants, to risk management consulting firms. Entrepreneurs and startups come to us with a variety of questions. Their questions might be about protecting their intellectual property through patents and trademarks, raising capital, corporate governance, or employment issues. One of the best ways to help these entrepreneurs is to put them in touch with our team members and partners who have just the right experience for their industry.
As a startup group at Chambliss, we work with startup companies from all over the country, but it's particularly rewarding for us when we get to work with startup companies that are right here in Chattanooga. It's fun because we get to watch the impact of that. With everything that's going on and the gig economy now, the startup community has changed immensely, and people are coming from all over the place to live and work here. Some great examples are the Innovation District downtown. It was mostly unused and now is a hub for startups. So when a startup comes to me saying that they want to lease a space, but then as I ask them questions, I learn that they really don't need a permanent space or don't want to commit to a permanent space. And in those instances, Chattanooga has a number of options, and we've helped direct people to those. There are shared working spaces. There are even month-to-month free office space and conference rooms. For others, we've helped them negotiate leases with different term limits, termination rights, the right to expand or contract their space depending on growth.
Our Chambliss Startup Group is a dedicated group of attorneys within Chambliss that provides specialized legal services to emerging businesses. And it includes corporate finance and securities, mergers and acquisitions, labor and employment, intellectual property, data privacy and security. And in addition to providing legal counsel, we also host a number of social events around town to connect entrepreneurs with investors, community leaders, and other supporters of the Chattanooga startup community.
We know entrepreneurs and understand that startups must grow strategically. Our goal is to develop long-term relationships and reduce the legal stresses that come with scaling your business. We work with clients to prioritize what they need based on their unique situation. We don't provide cookie-cutter or one-size-fits-all services. We help startups seek solutions to their problems and access legal resources so they are positioned for growth and success.
Awesome. Chambliss Startup Group, we appreciate your contributions to our startup community and certainly to the contributions you've made to the Startup Awards over the years. So we're glad that even though this is a virtual event that we were able to partner together. So before the official awards ceremony begins, first we'd like to introduce Lynn Chestnut with the TSBDC to recognize the recipient of their Rising Star Award. Lynn, I'm gonna let you take it.
Thanks, Tim, I appreciate it. Each year, Tennessee Small Business Development Center recognizes one company as our rising star. This is a company that has shown great success from utilizing TSBDC resources. This year's recipient began working with our center 3 years ago. After many sessions of working on business planning, marketing strategies, reviewing funding options, and extensive research provided by our Solution Scholars program, this client was able to open their doors in early 2019. They opened their craft distillery at the Chattanooga Choo Choo and offer a unique experience that includes tours, tastings, cocktail bar experience, live music, and have recently added a custom whiskey program to their repertoire. Their name is a tribute to their location and its history. Ladies and gentlemen, it's our pleasure to present this year's recipient of the Rising Star Award to Bill and Wanda Lee and Gate 11 Distillery. Bill?
Thank you, Lynn.
We need to clap.
Clapping for ourselves here, yeah. Thank you so much. It was very fortunate that we started our journey with the incubator, and really have a lot to thank Josh Brown for there and the rest of the staff. And I think they led us to Chambliss, and Willa, I just was enjoying seeing Willa's video there. Willa was a legal resource that helped us take another step or two toward the right direction. So Wanda and I are still hard at work. We had a hard pivot a few months ago, made hand sanitizer for EPB and TBA. I know they're sponsors of this event, and a few other people, but we're pretty much focused back on our distilled spirits program at this point. I'm doing a batch of rye whiskey tomorrow. So if you want to make whiskey, give us a call.
We also make gin, vodka, and rum and absinthe, and our vodka has won silver nationwide. Our rum and gin won bronze nationwide, and our absinthe, we haven't entered into anything, but everybody seems to love it. So that's what we've been doing.
Well, you're a great example of a rising star, and we urge everybody, if you haven't been there, you need to go. It's a great products. We appreciate you, and we've enjoyed working with you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, TSBDC team, and thank you Gate 11 team for being able to join us today. So we're going to move into the official Startup Awards ceremony next. These are several of the awards that will these are all of the awards that will be presented today. So we're excited for many organizations in our city to be able to recognize founders and companies who have made tremendous progress this year, as well as individual contributions as well. So first award that will be given tonight is the Society of Work's COWORKER of the Year Award. And so I'd like to turn it over to Mary Stargill to present that award.
Hi everyone, I'm Mary Stargill, and I work as the Community Manager of Society of Work. We are a small office and shared workspace located in downtown in the Edney Innovation Center. Each year, we present a COWORKER of the Year Award. And this award recognizes an individual or organization that's a positive force both in the Society of Work community and beyond by collaborating with, supporting, and cheering on those around them. This year, as you know, was an incredibly hard year for small businesses and nonprofit organizations, and many pivoted their services to ensure they were continuing to support the needs of Chattanooga and beyond. We're excited for our 3 nominees this year in our community, Operation Get Active, MCS, and also Tech Goes Home. And we're excited this year because the winner of this award quickly pivoted what they offered. By the way, I'm taking that word back. They quickly shifted and changed their focus of what they were doing in order to meet not only the physical needs of their audience, but also the emotional needs. And so this member has, ever since they moved into Society of Work, they bring energy and fun. They show up to all the events, and they really participate in making our community connected and great. But we are really incredibly amazed by how they took their services online. So We're excited to award this year's Coworker of the Year to Operation Get Active. And I'm gonna let, I believe, Pete Woolcock take it from here.
Hi everyone. I'm not sure if you can see or hear me. I'm got my son here. I'm babysitting duties this afternoon, but yeah, this is incredible. Thank you so much. You know, it has been definitely a challenging year for everyone, but you know, I'm super proud of my team that quickly was able to adapt into doing some sort of digital content, and you know, with that we also delivered soccer balls to kids in our community so that they actually had the equipment to follow the digital content, and that's been, you know, it's been really awesome. So thank you. We absolutely love working at Society of Work. So thank you, Mary, as well, and all the team at Society of Work, and you know, thank you for these awards. It's really awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Go ahead, Mary. Sorry.
No, I wanted to say congratulations to Operation Get Active, but I would be remiss to not encourage you to also check out MCS, who's kept us safe this year by providing cleaning services to facilities throughout our city, but also Tech Goes Home, who's connected our community and our students to the technology that they've needed to continue in their education online. So we're incredibly proud of all of our nominees and thankful for them being part of Society of Work. Thanks, Tim.
Thank you, Mary. Next, I'd like to introduce Emily Seawalk with Causeway to present their Changemaker of the Year award. Emily, are you on here?
Hey y'all. Yeah, thanks Tim. Happy to be here. So my name's Emily Seawalk, and I have worked at Causeway for many years as a program director there, and I've had the honor of working with so many brilliant people who every day are working to make our city a better place, and really making it a better place for everyone. And when I say for everyone, that statement could not be more true for the two finalists that we have for this year's Changemaker of the Year award. Both of these finalists have really dedicated their work to making our city more inclusive and creating enriching experiences for people who might not otherwise get access to those opportunities. So I kind of wanted to introduce both of them, and sorry if I've gone off script here, Tim, but I met Ro a little over 5 years ago, and she was a winner of our second ever Causeway Challenge. And I feel really honored to have since then watched her grow into such a powerful force of change in our community. She, to put it in her own words, she has strengthened her leadership muscle, which we've loved that phrase forever, but tremendously over the years. And for those of you that know Ro, she brightens every room she walks into and is truly one of the most inspiring people I know. But now, through her organization at Girl Stance, she is bravely leading a group of young girls camping and on yoga retreats, where they are introduced to so many first-time experiences and opportunities to grow. And she teaches them healthy coping mechanisms for dealing with strong emotions and the trials in life, and the importance of taking care of yourself and prioritizing good health, both physically and mentally. And I think we can all probably imagine that taking a group of girls camping for their first time cannot be an easy task. So many kudos to her for that. But maybe even the most influential part of her cause is that Ro has become a female role model for so many young Black girls in our community. And she is giving them exposure to these transformational ideas and principles that Ro really exemplifies in her everyday life. She is building strong Black female leaders that will have an amazing impact on the city for years to come. So yeah, it's been a joy and an inspiration to get to know her over the years, and cannot wait to see what she accomplishes in the future. Our next finalist is Eric Gray. I met Eric for the first time just this past year when he took our Co-Starters for Causes course. And he is truly one of the more humble people I've ever met. He started an organization called Catalyst Sports, which provides adaptive adventure opportunities for people with physical disabilities. And it wasn't until 4 weeks into the class that we all learned that he had started over 10 chapters of this all across the Southeast, and was providing like all kinds of programming. And he really is just a massive force for good in this space for people that have physical disabilities or limitations. And he is creating not only life-changing adventures like rock climbing and kayaking and cycling, but has also done possibly even more impactful, has created such an amazing community for these people. And it's an inclusive environment for people that may not always feel welcome or even know that some of this type of adventure is possible. And Catalyst Sports really does turn the seemingly impossible to possible, which is just so amazing. So I'm not sure how to do a round of applause for him, but just like big hand for both of these community leaders. They just have accomplished so much and made huge strides over the past year, and just really proud of them. So without further ado, this year's Changemaker of the Year award. I actually made an envelope. Sorry if that's really cheesy, but just gonna spice it up here. Ro! Congrats, Ro.
Can you hear me, see me?
Yes.
Okay, oh my goodness, this is such an honor. Emily, you had me shook. I didn't know you were gonna say my name. As you can see, I'm out here on my hammock chilling. I was like, I'm gonna look at this awards on my hammock and sip my water and just chill out for the day. Excuse my vibes, but I am so thankful. And for your support at Causeway, just believing in me and supporting me through this initiative. Girl Stance has really taken off in ways I couldn't even imagine at this point. We also had a heart shift this last season during COVID, where we're actually expanding our programs to young boys as well. So it will no longer just be about girls, it's going to be also about young Black boys in the communities that we serve. And we also pivot our programs to virtual. So we're calling our new virtual program Virtual Reset, where we're going into these middle schools and high schools, and we're offering them an activity period to move, stretch, do yoga, and meditate, because a lot of the kids are not moving now that everything is virtual. So I'm super excited about that. We've had tons of recognition worldwide, starting from Causeway. So, I mean, I can just go on and on about the growth of this and the stuff that we're doing in the community. And I'm just so thankful to win this award and to be nominated and to also stand next to Eric. I met him a while back, so I admire what he's doing, and I'm just thankful. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, you deserve it and so much more, Ro. We're so proud of you. And for everyone out there, you guys should definitely check out Ro, girlstance.org, and also check out Catalyst Sports too. They're amazing. So congrats.
Thanks for the envelope. You know I'm extra, so it was well received.
I thought you'd like it.
Thank you.
Congratulations to you, Ro. And if you want to, by the way, Emily or Ro, you're welcome to drop information into the chat about either organizations that you mentioned. So I'm sure people would love to learn more and figure out how they can support them.
Will do.
Awesome. Thanks, Emily. Moving on to the Incubator's Goldfinch of the Year Award, which will be presented by my old teammate, as many of you all know, is Alexis AJ Willis. Alexis, you here with us?
I'm here. Hey, everyone. I'm Alexis Willis, the Director of Small Business and Entrepreneurship for the Chattanooga Chamber, and I run the gold mine at the corner of Cherokee and Manufacturers, the incubator that has over 50 founders in it, toiling away every day. And so tonight, I'm excited to highlight 3 nominees with the Goldfinch Award. So a goldfinch is a bird, And we spotted 2 of them after our most successful event a couple of summers ago, and decided that it was a sign, because a goldfinch means abundance, prosperity, and the importance of positivity and optimism. And we decided that we would start highlighting incubator clients who embody those traits. So our 3 finalists are Kalina Goldsworthy with the Bitter Bottle, Alex Lavish with Startup Champs, and Dan Millman with Studio Mindstride. All 3 of these stellar founders are fantastic additions to the incubator program, and we celebrate all 3 of them. But tonight, only one can get an award, and that is Kalina with the Bitter Bottle. Congratulations, Kalina.
Oh my gosh, thank you. Am I unmuted?
Yes, you are.
Thank you so much. I'm so honored. 2020 has been such a year. But
Yeah.
Man, I was in good company, and it was a lot of 3rd floor action in that nominee list, which just made my heart so happy.
Yeah. The top floor was raining in this one. Yeah.
All my good friends. But thank you all so much. This is really incredible. What an incredible honor. And I'm like I said, I'm so excited and so honored to be a part of the incubator community. Y'all have done so much for me and my business, and just inspiring me to keep going. Things have been, 2020 has been a tough year for a lot of us. And honestly, like I just keep saying, to be in that category with those people, I feel like I've seen those people through the halls throughout all of this, and we've just kind of been cheering each other on and getting mail for each other, and just, being the best support group that we can. So I'm so grateful for y'all. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, Alexis, and congratulations to you, Kalina. So excited for you. We're going to move on to CoLab's High Growth Startup of the Year Award. I'm excited to introduce our CEO and my boss, Marcus Shaw, to present that award.
Tim, thank you so much. My name is Marcus Shaw, and I'm the CEO of CoLab, a nonprofit based in the Eddy Innovation Center that's focused on helping support small businesses and entrepreneurs achieve their goals. Every year we present the High Growth Startup to a CoLab alumni that is able to follow our core principles as a business. They're able to get out into the market and attract capital. They're able to build their team, and they're able to build upon their market share. Despite the challenges that 2020 has brought the entire Chattanooga economy and really the globe, we've seen 3 businesses that have really attacked the bull by its horns and find ways to grow their business this year. What's really incredible is all of these businesses are in different industries, showing that we are able to create resilient entrepreneurs right here in Chattanooga, and we're so happy and proud of all of our CoLab alum. So, our 3 finalists are Tim Muddlerink from The Chef and His Wife, Stephanie Cummings from Please Assist Me, and Dr. Keith Dressler and Kathy Ford from Rhinogram. This year's winner epitomizes how success for startups is about being properly positioned when the market creates an opportunity. As disruption swept across this country, and the healthcare industry was particularly affected. Many of us were unable to go to doctors and were left unable to communicate with our doctors and healthcare providers for things that helped keep us alive. But at this point, Rhinogram was able to multiply its impact in the market by bringing its incredible service and its telehealth, telemedicine, and virtual health solutions to the market. So I'm so pleased to announce that the 2020 High Growth Company of the Year Award goes to Rhinogram.
Wow. Well, Marcus, thank you so much. And first, I want to say thank you to the CoLab, certainly to you, Marcus, and to your amazing team, Jennifer, and everyone else. It really is a terrific program. I encourage every young business out there to, especially in the Chattanooga area, but really all around, to look into the CoLab and see how they can also help you. It was a fantastic process, just so everybody knows what we benefited from, which was fantastic mind share from the other companies that they chose to participate in the process, but also fantastic counsel and resources they made available to all of us that were a part of this group. It's super exciting for Chattanooga right now because we're really emerging as our own healthcare IT and healthcare innovation hub in the US. For such a long time, we were sort of overshadowed by Atlanta and maybe Nashville, but Chattanooga in its own way is establishing ourselves as a player and a place to be, to start and to innovate around healthcare, and especially with all the supportive resources. What I want to say about Rhinogram is certainly we all would not be here without the fantastic innovation and realization from our founder, Dr. Keith Dressler, who realized many, many years ago that the way to deliver care needed to change, and that consumerism and removing all the barriers for patients to receive care in the way that they wanted to and where they were was the future. And so we're really excited to bring to the industry a very compelling and pioneering virtual care platform where we remove all friction and barriers for patients to receive care from their providers. And as such, we're very excited to share that right now we have about 5.5 million patients receiving care on our platform today. I will say we saw tremendous growth in that number with the onset of COVID, of course, just an incredible crisis that the globe is experiencing naturally, but our solution has been able to provide a tremendous tool so that patients can easily, conveniently, and safely get the care that they need in the way that they prefer to, which is on their phone, via text, without an app to log into, without a portal to download, a portal to log into. It simply has to be easy. So Rhinogram is very excited to receive this award. Thank you so much. And if you're not able to text your provider and get onto a video consult by just clicking a link, you need to ask them why they don't have Rhinogram in their practice.
And I would like to add, thank you, Marcus. Thank you, CoLab. You guys are awesome. We've had an incredible experience. It's a true honor for us. I'm a little overwhelmed. That's why I let Kathy talk.
Dr. Dressler, Kathy, thank you so much, and keep pressing.
Thank you so much, CoLab and Marcus and team. We're very honored.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Rhinogram. Thank you, Marcus, and congrats to you all. We're going to move to our next award category from the Enterprise Center and Tech Goes Home. We have Kevin Love, the Director of Innovation District Programming, who will be presenting that award. Kevin, are you here?
Yes, I'm here. Thank you, Tim. Good afternoon. My name is Kevin Love. I am the Director of Innovation District Programs at the Enterprise Center. The Enterprise Center is a nonprofit partner of the City of Chattanooga in Hamilton County, focused on economic development. We focus on 3 main areas of focus. That's digital equity with Tech Goes Home, smart city community research and development, and the Innovation District focusing on the entrepreneurial ecosystem. This year's award is our inaugural award to the Startup Awards. We present the Tech Goes Home, the Enterprise Center Tech Goes Home Volunteer Review Award to a recipient who volunteers or volunteered their time to improve the community through various contributions and community service. And so this recipient is the consummate volunteer and community advocate, particularly for their work and support around abused and abandoned animals. This recipient this recipient has worked and volunteered to train and certify therapy dogs, and particularly rescue therapy dogs. Even amongst the pandemic, this recipient has found ways to bring joy, comfort, and healing to Chattanoogans. Volunteering at pop-up events for the elderly, residents, and students, from working with hospice and signal centers to build partnerships with local hospital. She is exactly the kind of volunteer this award was designed to recognize. I am pleased to announce the winner of this year's the Enterprise Center and Take Goes Home Volunteer of the Year Award. And the winner is Kathy Mindell.
Thank you, everyone. This is really an honor. I love volunteering. I love what I do. I put together a chapter here in Chattanooga, Scenic City Therapy Pets, where we do share our animals with people. It's been trying times. We're not able to get into the hospitals and just started back in a few schools. So this has been a very different year for all of us at therapy handlers. We have visited, which has made my heart feel so good, the assisted living homes, visited through glass windows. This makes me sorry, but at least we're able to put some smiles on people's faces and bring some comfort at a time that is so different in everyone's life. And we hope that we can get back to normal and see a lot more smiles and a lot more comfort to everyone. I would just like to say thank you to everyone. This is my passion. I have volunteered at the Humane Society for over 10 years. I have 5 animals myself. I wouldn't have it any other way. I can help and be people's voices, animals' voices. That's what it's all about. Thanks again. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, Kathy. Congratulations to you. And thank you, Kevin, for presenting the award today. Next, I would like to introduce Hal Bowling, who is the founder of Launch Chattanooga, to present the Micro Business of the Year Award. Hi, Hal.
Hi, Tim. Hi, everyone. I'm Hal Bowling, and I'm the Executive Director at Launch. Launch is an organization that empowers communities and individuals through entrepreneurship. We exist to be part of building a thriving Chattanooga where every individual who dreams of a business can be confident that the community will stand with them, removing obstacles and creating opportunities for their success. That's our hope for our city, and we work hard to make that a reality every day. I'm here to present the Micro Business of the Year Award, and micro businesses have less than 5 employees, and they make up the majority of businesses in our country by far. These small companies are the backbones of our community, and they can easily be overlooked, but these are the businesses that allow all of us to enjoy life every day because of the products and services that they provide. And this award this year goes to a company, and really every year, I guess, that we present this award goes to a company that has shown promise, determination, innovation, and perseverance during difficult times. The 3 finalists for this award are Terrence Locke with Chef Express, Luis Contreras with the local juicery and kitchen, and Susan Freeman with Susan M. Freeman Enterprise. We all know that 2020 has been an especially challenging year, and our 3 finalists have all demonstrated these qualities. So this was a very difficult decision, but this year's winner I'd like to announce is the winner of the Micro Business of the Year Award in 2020, and a very inspiring person. It goes to Susan Freeman of Susan M. Freeman Enterprise. Congratulations, Susan.
Oh my God. I'm just so excited. Can you all hear me? I think I unmuted. I'm so excited. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. I am just overwhelmed with just gratefulness. When I was first told that I was nominated, I thought, really? And now to win the Micro Business of the Year award, oh, I just thank the Lord first and foremost, and Lunch, who's been there just from, I guess, years. This month, I celebrated 9 years in business, and Lunch has been there with me all the way. So I definitely cannot leave them out. I just want to say, my passion for this business, I am a health insurance company, and my passion is the overall well-being of individuals. If I can restore and fulfill their life, my target market has been seniors. So during this COVID pandemic, you know, a lot of times our seniors already feel overlooked. So what I did was I contacted them. I delivered groceries to their doors. I directed them to the different resources. Maybe they need a light bill paid or something like that. But my overall, I'm going to say, advantage in the past is face-to-face. But, you know, since this COVID, I had to get innovative. So what I did was I started calling, start using the good old telephone, something we have right there in our face every day. And it really worked. They passed my name along to their friends. They said someone is taking the time to contact me on the phone when they feel that there's no one that care anymore. So I'm just so excited and just so grateful and privileged. It's just such an honor. And I thank the Lord, because there's been many times I had to step back and say, do I want to do this? And yes, this business is my passion, because people is my passion. Thank you all so very much. And Lunch, you rock. Yay.
Congratulations. And I just want to say too, honestly, I think I speak for everybody on our team. We have learned so much from you and watching you, and you're an amazing person. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Hal.
Thank you, Hal, and congratulations to you, Susan.
Thank you.
Yeah. Next, we're going to have Marcus Shaw come back on, who is going to present this year's Charlie E. Brock Ecosystem Builder of the Year Award. Marcus?
Tim, thank you so much. For those that don't know, Charlie Brock has been a staple in this entrepreneurial ecosystem for a number of years. Charlie has been the CEO of CoLab. Charlie has been the CEO of Launch Tennessee. Charlie has been an investor and an advocate for companies throughout Chattanooga and really throughout the state for a number of years. And so the Charlie Brock Ecosystem Builder of the Year Award is presented to an individual in Chattanooga who helps the startup community by driving results and positively impacting outcomes for our businesses and entrepreneurs. The award is presented by CoLab to individuals that reflect our core values: embracing a maker mentality, supporting diversity, inclusion, and belonging, and representing a selfless ecosystem. This year's awardee epitomizes the spirit of this award. From pandemics to tornadoes to tough conversations about race and equity, this woman has led efforts for relief, recovery, and resilience. LaQuisha Ewing's We Over Me Chattanooga provided meals and basic services to families and business owners who were impacted in the very earliest stages of the COVID-19 pandemic. Less than a month later, on October 1st, when a tornado ripped through East Brainerd, she jumped again to the front lines to provide the most basic needs and services to men, women, children, and business owners that needed that to survive. An entrepreneur herself, she's logged hundreds of hours advocating for local businesses and advising policymakers on how relief packages can help people. You'll notice over and over again, whenever people need help, she is there. And when we talk about selfless ecosystem building, she's representing it over and over again, a lot like a superhero, showing up when times are tough. She's my partner and co-chair in the Mayor's Economic Recovery Alliance Subcommittee on Inclusion in Small Businesses and Entrepreneurship. And if that was not enough, when our country and community found ourselves in the wake of some of the most intensified conversations on race and equity, she jumped again to the front line. She formed the Racial Equity Collective to lead countless organizations in Chattanooga in meaningful and proactive conversations about how we advance diversity, equity, and inclusion. Again, to help people. Some folks may say when you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. In the case of LaQuisha Ewing, when you're on the front line, you don't have to get on the front line. It's my honor and pleasure to award the 2000 Charlie Brock Ecosystem Builder of the Year Award to my sister, LaQuisha Ewing.
Whew, wow. Thank y'all so much. Man, I thought I was gonna, like, I had a thing that, like, I thought I would say, but right now I'm in a moment of being overwhelmed. One thing I do want to say, right, so I gotta be me, all right? So, like, I had this speech written for like 41 years on some papyrus. Right now, I'm just joking. No one does anything alone. When you talk about building an ecosystem, I stand here accepting this, but understanding that it's not about me. There's so many people that have played into supporting and doing the work that has been done here in Chattanooga in times of pandemic or disarray. So I just, my we over me comrades, Chris Sands and Carmen Davis, I would be remiss if I did not mention them. We over me is just that. It was not about LaQuisha Ewing. It is, you know, we were a force of three, and I'm extremely grateful for them. I also want to give a shout out to my Sankofa family. We're a small, tight family, giving circle, African American giving circle, and we do a lot of things intentionally together. I don't want to start naming names because the thing that anybody knows about an ecosystem is that there's many people, there's many places, and I'm definitely going to leave some folks out, but I definitely want to say that I'm humbled. I do what I do because God has gifted me for a time such as this. And I'm extremely grateful and humbled to be used for service in hopes that one day my life will mean something to someone other than myself. So thank you to everyone else, and to everyone who made the nomination. I'm extremely grateful.
Thank you, LaQuisha. Next, I'd like to introduce my brother, Max Farrell, the CEO and co-founder of WorkHound. Max was the recipient of last year's Startup of the Year Award, and I'm excited that he will be announcing this year's finalists and winner.
Thank you, Marcus. Hi, everyone. My name is Max Farrell, and I'm the CEO and one of the co-founders of WorkHound. I'm excited to be back at the Startup Awards to present this year's award. The Startup of the Year Award recognizes companies with innovative products or services that have shown the greatest development over the last year based on growth and impact. These trailblazing ventures demonstrate the creative, strategic, and innovative entrepreneurial spirit of Chattanooga. The finalists for this year's Startup of the Year Award are Circadian Consulting, Rhinogram, Waypoint, and Test Bros. The winner of this year's Startup of the Year Award demonstrates a profound level of leadership and innovation in their industry, this year especially, and is a company that is putting Chattanooga on the map with their unified telehealth solution. I am pleased to announce the winner of this year's Startup of the Year Award, Rhinogram.
Wow. I just want to say thank you so much for the recognition. Of course, we're so incredibly impassioned. Our team is around being able to deliver a solution so that care can be received by everyone, whether you're in rural health areas or you're in urban communities. Everybody needs and deserves to get care, and the Rhinogram platform enables that, no matter what sort of limitations you may be dealing with from a technology perspective. As I said, we all would not be here without the innovation and leadership from Dr. Keith Dressler, our founder. But I really do want to recognize also the greater team of Rhinogram. Teamwork really does make the dream work. And there's certainly a lot of challenges happening in the space of healthcare right now. And we're so grateful to be able to contribute to solving some of the real problems that exist, not only in this country, but hopefully we'll be able to have an impact outside of our own country as well. But as I mentioned, we have over 5 million patients receiving care. We're looking forward to helping another 5 million plus over the next couple months to do so. So thank you so much for the recognition. We're so excited to be a part of this community and to have gotten our start here in Chattanooga, and appreciate all the support we get from everybody around us.
Yeah, and I would also like to say, I'm just getting over crying from the first award. This is just overwhelming to me. I want to again thank everybody in this community who supported us, our entire Rhinogram team, because it really would not happen without them. You can have all the innovative thoughts in the world, but as Kathy said, it takes a team to make the dream work. So thank you, Rhinogram team. Thank you, the dear Lord up above. I feel incredibly blessed. And thank you, Chattanooga. Thank you, Marcus Shaw and the CoLab for everything you've done. I've always enjoyed going down and mingling with all the young entrepreneurs of all sorts down at the CoLab, and so appreciative of you and of Chattanooga for these opportunities. So thank you very much, and I'll get back to crying, I guess.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations, Rhinogram team, and thank you, Max, for hopping on to present the award. We appreciate it. You can make it. Obviously, we all wish that we could clink glasses together and celebrate tonight. We hope to do that, of course, as soon as we can in the near future, assuming that it's safe to do so. In the meantime, I just want to, thank Chambliss for providing the opportunity for everyone being able to get a beverage and a snack from Proof over the weekend. I want to thank all the organizations for all the hard work you put into this community and all the investment you put in, and of course for some of you startups and individuals for giving back as well. So I think this has just been a great celebration of everything good that has happened this year. As I said, I think what we'll do to close out is to, if you all want to unmute yourselves, we'll just do a big round of applause. I'll count down from 3 and we'll go. Does that sound okay to you? All right. And we'll just end on that. 3, 2, 1.
All right.
Back in my office. Awesome. Well, I hope everyone has a great rest of your evening, and that we will see you around for the final day of this year's virtual Startup Week, Chattanooga, tomorrow. Thank you all, and have a great night.
Thank you, Tim.
Thank you, Tim.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
Congrats, everyone.
Congratulations, everyone.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Leave Doug about right.